I don't like scripts. I don't like reading scripts. In fact, I don't really like how I went about many of my other channel's YouTube videos. I started this channel to try and more properly document how I'm progressing as a foreigner living in Japan, working towards my goal of becoming a published manga artist. I came here in my late 30s and I have now turned 40. I gave up most things to come to Japan, and to start with, in 2020, I had almost no Japanese ability worth a damn, and a hell of a lot to learn about drawing to boot. I want this channel to be a pretty no-holds-barred account because sometimes I want to be a little bit more rawer, a little bit more human, because sometimes I just want to say, fuck it, you know? I'm not a celebrity and I'm not the star in a production. I'm not the show. I have no desire to cultivate an identity on social media. I'm a skateboarder that puts pen to paper and draws and tells stories. Like most people, I have a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week, and when all of that is done, I fit the rest of my life in, the real part of me, around all of that. So this channel is my diary, if anything, of this process, how I got to where I am at the moment with my manga story and all that it entails. So I guess as this is my first video, I may as well introduce myself. Outside of work, I find the time to go running, skateboarding, play video games and work on my manga and drawing in general. Ever since I was little, as soon as I could hold a pencil or a pen and scribble on a piece of paper, I did it. Throughout school up until about the age of 14, I would draw all the time, and then I drifted away from it. Other interests took a hold of me. I made attempts when I started university to start drawing in and around 2002, and started to learn more properly how to draw the manga style I had come to really love. But the manga style was still considered a little bit unusual in 2002, but it was becoming much more mainstream in the UK by then. But again, life took over, and from 2004 through to about 2018, I barely drew a single thing. At the end of 2017, exhausted from working essentially 2 full-time jobs, my day job and my own business, I needed about 3 to 4 months to get over nervous exhaustion. In that time, I got back in touch with the things that I really loved in life, drawing and video games. I had tried for many years to write a book, but it came to naught. Thankfully so, as the ideas were at best third-rate rubbish, but I really did have a lot of ideas that I wanted to express. Essentially, I really wanted to tell stories. To cut a long story short, I decided, as I said at the head of the video, to give up my accidental career path and move to Japan and pursue my ambition of becoming a manga artist and publishing those stories. In the 4 years since I have lived in Japan, I have taught myself how to draw increasingly properly, although frequently making mistakes that people will often point out to me, and also devise a story which I call Future Saviours. It's an epic story informed by my own experiences in life well before my time in Japan and the experiences that I've had since arriving here. Ultimately, the story is a reaction against the pessimistic navel-gazing of the modern age. It's a call for ordinary people like myself to believe in themselves and fight for what they believe in and who they are in life. I guess on this channel, I'll document my mistakes, my achievements, the struggles, and much more about the process of teaching myself to draw manga, how I balance teaching kids aged 6 to 12 in my day job, how I balance the struggles of enduring the intense summer heat of the Japanese summer, my love of skating, and how I find the time and energy to sit down and draw in between all of this. What I really want to communicate is the power of the human imagination, because ever since I decided to say fuck it to most of the distractions in my life, including paying almost no attention to social media and actually just doing shit rather than just mindlessly scrolling through Reddit, although that can still happen, I realised there were so many ways in which I could express myself in life, especially on paper. I am not the finished article, far from it. I am a work in progress, and I always will be. I hope I can be honest and raw with you on here, both in my struggles and in my moments of real joy and sense of fulfillment in what I do. I guess in short, what I'm saying is I just want this channel to illustrate my journey on this process as close to my heart as possible. For the last year, I've been publishing a page a week of the manga Future Saviours over on Patreon, but for the last couple of weeks I have now been publishing a page a week free over on X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram and Pixiv. And if you're on another social media network where you think future saviours might be welcomed, let me know where that is down in the video comments. You can go and view a page every Saturday for free, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing from now onwards. That's about it for this one. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe, and also check out the links in the video description. I've got lots of really cool stuff in there, including how you can support me on this journey. But otherwise, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you're all keeping well. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.